Be'ezrat Hashem. The Gemara this morning, Batra, page 9b. Amar Rabbi Elazar, Gadol ha'oseh tzedakah baseter yoter Moshe Rabbeinu. Says Rabbi Elazar, somebody who gives tzedakah, he gives charity, baseter, which means he makes sure that no one knows he gave it, and he even makes sure maybe that the one who got it does know who gave it. Gadol yoter Moshe Rabbeinu is even greater than Moshe Rabbeinu. Why would we say that, Rabbi Elazar? Dilu b'Moshe Rabbeinu ketiv. Moshe Rabbeinu, it says when he went up to Har Sinai, he met over there angels, and the Gemara says the angels wanted to burn him because they told him, "What right you coming up to the heavens to take away the Torah from the heavens and bring it down to earth?" Hashem protected him, and Hashem told him, "Hold my throne, and Be'ezrat Hashem, nothing is going to happen to you." And it says over here that he saw two angels, and those are the most scary angels they ever saw, and he was very scared from them even when he held the throne. What's the names? Ki agorti mipnei ha'af v'achema. One is called Af, one is called Chema. And it says over there that Moshe Rabbeinu, he was able to overcome a little bit those angels, but he's still scared from them. Vilu be'oseh tzedakah ketiv. People give tzedakah baseter. It says matan baseter. Whoever gives discreetly, means he doesn't know. He doesn't want people to know about it. He doesn't want to know the one who got it to know about it. It says yichpe af. The pasuk says yichpe af. It means it takes away the angel called af. V'shochad bechek chemaza. And the shochad, whoever takes bribery, bechek chemaza. So what do you see? Ichpe af. You to overcome the angel called af. This study we just said, pliga de Rabbi Yitzchak, whatever Rabbi Elazar said right now, is not in accordance with what says Rabbi Yitzchak. Damar Rabbi Yitzchak, af kofe, chema ona kofe. Between those two angels, they don't have the same powers. One is even greater, right, and more scarier than the other, which is Chema. And the pasuk says yichpe af, it overcomes the af, but he doesn't speak about Chema. So to tell you that Chema is still there, but anyways, it says you overcome one of the angels, at least according to Rabbi Yitzchak, and according to Rabbi Elazar, you overcome him with two angels. So from here we learn there's even a way to give tzedakah. You want to give tzedakah? You don't just scream out loud, "Here, that's what you do," right? But sometimes you're supposed to say what you do. Why? Because you're teaching others and you give an example to others. So let me give you an example. On Rosh Hashanah, Kippur, and Sukkot, a lot of synagogues, a lot of shuls, they sell the mitzvot publicly. And it's like a bid. Who gives more? This one gives 500,000, 2,000, 3,000. Some synagogue goes to 20,000. Some synagogue go to 60,000, right? And people sit there and watch. What's going on over here? This is to give an example to others to participate and to do a mitzvah. Says the Rashba, sometimes it's a mitzvah to say how much you give, so people should learn with you. But if no one is going to learn from you, it's just to brag or it's just to show people what you're doing, then you better to give it baseter, you better to hide it and not tell everybody what you are giving. The Gemara tells us in Masechet Ketubot, there was a rabbi, Rabbi Chana ben Dosa. He went every morning to the synagogue early to pray, and he was passing through a poor man's house. And every morning he would take some coins and slide it under the door to give the poor man some money so he can buy his bread and milk for his children. But he didn't want this poor man to know who he is. So he used to go very early when people were still sleeping and slide the money under the door. This poor man every morning got up and found those few coins and was able to give food for his wife and children. But he wanted very much, this poor man, to know who is the one giving him tzedakah. One morning, Rabbi Chana ben Dosa, he told his wife to come with him, and they were walking together. And as they were walking, he took the money and slid it under the poor man's door. The poor man decided that time to see right away, to open the door and to see who is the one sliding the money every day under the door. Rabbi Chanan ben Dosa and his wife realized that somebody is about to open the door. They started running. They turned in the alley, and over in the alley, the baker just started to put fire so he can start baking his bread for the day. His wife and himself, they jumped into the oven so the man wouldn't look for them over there. So they would be able to hide themselves and the man should know where they are. It says Rabbi Chanan ben Dosa, his feet started to burn. His wife told him, put your feet on mine, I won't get burnt. And effectively, she didn't get burnt. Says the Gemara, her tzedakah surpassed his tzedakah, which means what? He gave tzedakah every morning. He gave it baseter. He gave it discreetly. He gave it in a way that they didn't want the poor man to know who is giving it to him. But she also gave tzedakah, and she gave even a greater tzedakah. What did she do, says the Gemara? She used to give the poor people food. Food means ready food. They wouldn't have to go to the store and buy food and start preparing it. She would prepare meals and give it to those poor people. To tell you, in tzedakah, there's a lot of levels. The best level, baseter. People should know who gave, and the poor man who got should know from where it came from. But sometimes you can give people money when they're in the need, and that things which helps them very much can even surpass the tzedakah baseter. So B'ezrat Hashem, we all give tzedakah, but let's give it the right way. Have a great day. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.